voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to the boomers. Today we're talking about the FUD out there. We got Bitfinex accused of fraud, and then they're saying that Binance hasn't opened a door for a centralized intervention. I don't think it's going to stop the crypto train. All aboard to the crypto train. You guys hear it. The FUD won't stop the train, guys. It seems like the market has been not even impacted that much by this Bitfinex. And there's some Binance FUD out there. You know the FUD can't stop us. Jojo Wave says, can't stop, won't stop. Hashtag bad boy. Indeed. Hashtag bad boy. Guys, make sure, let me know if you could read me. I don't know if the mic's on right now. Yeah, it is. It should be on my side. I'm not getting, I'm not able to monitor myself for some reason. Let me see. That should be good. Give me a 10-4 there if you could read me. It's a live stream. Indeed. Touch all the buttons. The like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned into the good crypto word. Roger that, says Jojo. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, you know, there's Bitfinex, Tether, fraud allegations. We'll be talking about the market's response. We'll be talking about Binance saying they have a DEX, but apparently it's not so DEX, guys. Apparently it's not so DEX, but the FUD won't stop the train. There is BTC price predictions for all-time highs now coming up in 2020 by the perma bull Tom Lee. And the innovations continue out here, boomers. I just came across an article here that the Gab is forking the Brave browser. They're doing the Dissenter browser, and they're going to let people earn Bitcoin right there within the browser. So we'll be talking about that. While everybody's talking about FUD, I want to continue on the positive notes that this crypto train, all aboard. This thing's not going to stop. Price predictions for 2020, all-time high. Shout out to Jigger Rome's, Jojo Wave, the rest of the boomers out there. The FUD won't stop the train. Let's check out today's math. Turn off these coins. Share my screen. Boom, boom, boom. Coin market cap. Losing weight as we expected, and I don't think it's completely due to the Bitfinex FUD, guys. I don't think so, okay? I don't think so. 169 billion, Bitcoin dominance at 54.6. This is already a dip dive and a slide that we were seeing before this fraud allegation announcement. And let me be honest with you guys. Tether, Bitfinex, I don't care about Tether. I told you it was fake crypto. So whether the allegations are true or not, because you can't trust the New York Attorney General out there. I mean, I'm not trusting them, me personally, okay? Right now it's just an allegation. But let's be honest, Tether seems funny bunny, okay? And so does the New York AG. So there's two bunnies playing games, hopping around, these funny bunnies. They threw out the Tether FUD to slow down the 6K ascension. We'll be back in a few days. Listen, this little dip dive and a slide that we're taking here was before even, this FUD came out. But, yeah, you may be right there, Jigger Romes. They're just trying to throw a little wrench in the game. If the bits boom this time, I think the mainstream will really adopt it. 4.2K first, says Rafal. I don't know what you mean. That's a price prediction. Very well could go down. I mean, we're expecting a little dip dive in the slide. We said it yesterday. There's a rumor Disney's about to buy a big crypto exchange. Yeah, someone mentioned that in the chat a few days ago. So we'll be talking about that as well. I'm not so crazy about Disney. They're swinging left-handed. Out there, and they've been siding with the commies for a while. So, I mean, I'm not too erect, I'll be honest with you, but it could bring more capital into the space. Shout out to Derek Smith. What's up, maniacs? Let's check out today's math. Market cap at 169. Hardly affected. Bitcoin dominance at 54.6. Bitcoin at 52.27. This is the dip that we've expected. Okay, this is the dip that we expected once we ran up past 55. There was it 55, 56, and I told you it was going to be a little pullback before we hit 6K. Everybody calm down out there. Everybody's fudding out with this Bitfinex. And listen, you shouldn't be holding Tether anyway. Anybody playing with Tether's a funny bunny, a baby bear cub. Okay, New York AG equals Wall Street. Absolutely, Oscar. What's funny is why hasn't the New York AG came at firms like Merrill Lynch or, anybody else when they're acting funny bunny out there? It seems like they may be a little intimidated by the Crip walk out there, guys. So, on the other hand, Bitfinex Tether fraud, the Tether. It's funny. Listen, all stable coins, in my opinion, are fake crypto. All stable coins are fake crypto. Throw them out the box. I want nothing to do with them. Bitcoin at 52.27. This could go under 5K. I don't care if it does, because this is only for a few days. Like Jigger Rome says, we'll be back and probably close to 6K and beyond. We're going to be talking about what Tom Lee Permabull says about BTC highs in 2020. So I'm not concerned about this, guys. Ether at 154. Ripple trash bags. Bitcoin Cash at number 4. Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and EOS are like in a death match out there. They're fighting it out there from the number 4 and 5 slot. You got Litecoin at 72, EOS at 469, Binance at 22.55. We'll be talking about this Binance DEX that's not so decentralized after I'm reading the fine print out here. But it doesn't seem like that will stop the crypto train either. Binance performing like a slugger. You got Stellar at 9 cents. I got a link down below, I believe. And I'll put it at the end of the video if it's not there, to invite you to the Coinbase Earn program, where you can earn up to $50 in Stellar. And you can also earn BAT tokens, Zcash, and 0x. And then I got a little invite link there that they laced me up with over there at the Coinbasers. And I'll send it over to you. Brave rewarded me 20 bats, says Oscar. There you go. So apparently you got to ask to be invited. I have like an invite link. If it's not down there right now, I'll do it after the video, because I made sure to put that in my last video, because I just got that link. Anyhow, I got some Stellar and for watching a few videos and answer a couple questions. You got Cardano at 6 cents. You got Tron at 2 cents. Monero at 62. Satoshi Vision's another garbage bag. Okay, forget about it. It's another garbage bag. Dash at 107, and then Tezos at 110 as the rest of the boomers tune in. We got Oscar over here. We got Jigger Romes. He says, if Disney goes in, does Dragon Chain get a piece of the action? I don't think Dragon Chain is associated with Disney any longer. I think they entertained it, or they talked to them at one point, or at some point they used it or not. I don't know, but my understanding is that they have nothing to do with them as of late. Okay, I may be wrong, but that's my understanding. Shout out to Oscar. Shout out to Pepe. Shout out to Derek, Raphael, Oscar. Think that the next run will be until real adoption takes place. I think the next run will be, if we run up past 10K, I think most people will have to pay attention to Bitcoin, because it'll be another time that Bitcoin's on the news bags. And people might get excited. Let's talk about exactly what's happening here with Bitfinex. If you don't know, there's FUD all over the markets out there, and I don't think that the price has been impacted much. You could see here on, let me turn off this ad here. I should have been using the Brave browser with all these ads coming at me over here. We'll be talking about a fork of the Brave too. Bitfinex and Tether fraud allegations, analysis, market response, community's reaction. I think this is a pretty good article that summarizes everything that's going on. Okay, so apparently the New York Attorney General, they're suing Bitfinex. They say that they have $850 million hole since late 2018. And you could read all the allegations affirmed by the New York AG right here in this article. And then you got Bitfinex. They responded that the New York Attorney General's court filings were written in bad faith and riddled with false assertions, including as to a purported $50 million loss. So listen, I'm not believing Bitfinex. I'm not believing the New York AG. It's two funny bunnies fighting between themselves, okay? You shouldn't be leaving your money on the exchanges. I've been saying this day in and day out, and you shouldn't be playing with these stable coins either. They're funny bunny, guys, okay? That's what it is. You could read this entire article. You could see the community's reaction. They posted some tweets there. The community reaction. I'm not going to read them all. You could read it down below. And my summary is forget about them both. Bitfinex, Tether, and the New York AG. Both of them are funny bunny. Get your Bitcoin in your own wallet and continue booming, because this FUD's not going to stop the crypto train, boomers. It's not going to stop the crypto train. 5350 is where I have exited my positions. I'm looking for a new entry point, says Raphael. 1966 Hemi says, get into Bitcoin now. This is a little tip from your Uncle Larry. Okay, Larry, shout out to you. JK agrees with Hemi. Raphael says, I think 4.2. No. Listen, I'm not sure how low it's going to go, and I wouldn't be surprised if it goes under 5K. Yesterday, I believe I say something around 48 was, a low that I was looking at. It may go down to 4. I don't know. But even if that happens, it's still positive, even for the short term. Don't forget that just a few weeks ago, it seems that we were at like 35, 36. So, I believe what Jigger Rome says. We'll be back in a few days. Okay, even if it takes a dip, dive, and a slide, you guys could consider taking stabs. When everybody's scared is when you want to go on the attack out there, boomers. This may be an opportunity for the maniacs out there. Let's talk about this Binance DEX. And there's some FUD going on with the Binance DEX as well. And, it seems like this may be true, but it's not impacting the price of Binance, and it's certainly not going to impact this crypto train long term, I think. You can see this article over here, Being Crypto. Binance DEX leaves an open door for centralized intervention. While the Binance DEX has been accompanied by a resounding fanfare in the crypto community, its terms of use reveal several restrictions. Okay, so apparently, if you look at the terms of use, it seems like Binance DEX is not really fully decentralized. With the release of Binance DEX, it's becoming clear that the platform is not fully decentralized, similar to the state of the most current decentralized exchanges. Okay, you can see Shill Gates over there on Twitter. He tweeted a screenshot. He says, Binance, hey, CZ Binance, on your decentralized exchange, it says you don't have access to our coins, but then at the bottom, it says you can seize our coins if you see fit. Which is it? So that's in the fine print out there. Somehow they could seize your coin, and seizing people's coins, anything like that, is already not fully decentralized. You guys know the deal. So you guys got to read the fine print. It seems like somehow they can seize your coins. Apparently, it says Binance. Okay, here's exactly what it says on the terms and conditions. Binance may, at its sole and absolute discretion, seize and hand over your property to law enforcement or other authorities where circumstances warrant. So I'm not sure if that's really crip walk out there, boomers. But anyhow, I wanted to show you guys that because, we only speak what's true out here. Okay. But the fact is that it doesn't seem like any of this FUD is going to stop the crypto train when it comes to the Bitcoin boom out there. Shout out to Double X. Oscar says red flags. There you go. I mean, I've always said it, I like Binance, and I think that they're, making a good effort. But the fact that the coin only trades on one exchange, and now that I'm hearing about this DEX being kind of centralized, you just should know. I'm not trying to spread FUD. I'm just trying to let you guys know the facts. And I don't even think if there is FUD, it's going to stop this train. All aboard out there, crypto maniacs. All aboard out there, the crypto train. There's still some seats left. Grab a seat for the friends, the family, the little piglet on the farm, the little Bitcoin puppy, the little ether cat, the rest of the maniacs out there. I see you. Double X, Oscar, Raphael, 66, Hemi, Jigger Romes, Derek Smith. We got boomers in the box like we do every single day. Today, we're going to be doing a second live stream. We're doing our general self-improvement chat, lifts and bits. I hope you're staying strong out there, boomers. If you're not putting more weight on the bar, you should be doing it now. I don't need you looking like Vitalik, a.k.a. The Walking Dead, and not being able to upgrade your blockchain due to lack of red meat and protein. You're sipping on that soy all day, guys. You know the deal. Stop it with the soy out there, boomers. You've gone Ripple on me. 20 maniacs watching right now. Let's check out the positive news out there. Forget the FUD. There's positive news. Bitcoin price prediction. Fund strats. Tom Lee sees new Bitcoin highs in 2020. Tom Lee, he's a suit, but he's been a bull when it comes to Bitcoin, it seems, since the beginning. So he's one that I give a pass to. So you could see what he has to say. He was on CNBC. Bitcoin bull Tom Lee says he has 3 signs the spring has sprung. Check it out. You got links down below to everything I'm reading here. It says he said that they surveyed over-the-counter brokers who are really important in facilitating institutional investors, and they've all talked about a 60 to 70% increase in activity slash number of clients and trading volume per client. Fundamentals are improving. Technicals are improving, and activity by hodlers too. Shout out to Ryan Shore. He's dropping ducats. Boom! Ryan, another decorated sniper out there in the trenches. I appreciate you, Ryan. Guys, the super chat is open. Don't show up to the party empty-handed without a bottle or a little pack of smokes out there. Drop some ducats in the bucket. Let me drop some cash out there off the ceiling, guys. And if you don't have any fiat, you could send crypto. I got the addresses in the description as well. Shout out to AK Manon. He says, I see higher highs in 2021. I do as well. Oscar's out here. He says soy is full of estrogen. You know the deal. There's some crypto soy boys. The soy gardeners are out there. We need to snipe them out the box immediately. Ryan, thank you for the $2. I appreciate you. Stay booming. Stay strong. And I hope you're putting weight on the bar. If not, do it right now. Do it right now. I don't want you guys looking like Vitalik, guys. It's a concern. Some of you guys are playing PS4 till 3 in the morning, fapping all day long. Stop it right now. Shout out to Blockchain Susha. He says, what's up, champ? I see you, Susha. Another crypto maniac soldier, AK Manning at 100 kilograms. I don't know what you're, maybe 100 kilos on the bar. What you squatting? You're benching? What are you doing out there? Whatever you're doing, make sure you're putting more weight on the bar, doing a progressive overload program. We'll be talking about that today. Lifts and Bits chat. We do second live streams every Friday, general self-improvement. I want you guys being better boomers, being better crypto maniac soldiers on the field. I want everybody looking like Spartans by the summer. 100 kilogram bench, says AK Man. What's that in pounds? What, like 220? 2 plates? Good news this way. Promotion at work. Shout out to Ryan. He just got a promo at the work, and that's good. One step closer to being more independent. You know the deal. All crypto maniac soldiers should make it a point to not have a boss or call another man their boss. And if that's your position, it's okay. Everybody's been there at one point. But hopefully you could become independent sooner than later. Susha has 315 on the bar. I never squat more than 400. Yeah, I did 315 last week. I try to hit 315 today, but I stopped my reps at 275. I wasn't feeling it today. It was some days you're feeling strong, other days you're not. We'll be talking about that today on our second stream. More weight, get your body ready for the bull run, says AK Man. Indeed, get ready. Let's continue to talk about there's not much more to say. He says Tom Lee, he expects all-time highs, and this is the article. Tom Lee, he expects all-time highs for Bitcoin, the Bitcoin train, by 2020. So do I. He thinks that the spring has sprung out there. So, I don't really follow much of these suits, but when it comes to Tom Lee, I'll give him a pass. Read the article, link down below. Let's talk about something I found interesting. This is probably something you're not going to see on most podcasts or streams. I don't think this is not a podcast. This is a stream. But anyhow, Gab's Brave browser fork uses Bitcoin's Lightning Network instead of BAT. Okay. I've been talking about BAT, the Brave browser earning or whatnot, and now they're forking it so you can use Bitcoin instead. I think this is good. And the guy that's behind BAT is feeling some type of way. Okay. He's feeling some type of way. Now, this is going to be called Decenter.com. You could read all about it. CEO Brendan Ike, he's the guy behind this, right? Gab's fork of the Brave browser, which was created by former Mozilla CEO Brendan Ike, isn't going to use Brave's BAT token, but will instead use Bitcoin's Layer 2 scaling solution. Okay, the Lightning Network. I think this is pretty interesting. Because I'm feeling the BAT browser, the Brave browser. It's called Decenter. It's a Brave browser fork. You can see Brendan Ike. He says, what kind of parasite forks an open source browser to get an extension distributed to people who can already work around silly App Store bans? Brave is for users who dare to take back control of their data. Someone who wants a detached comment system can use Decenter. So they're adding a next layer out there. I think this is pretty good. Check it out. I have it linked down below. I think this is good information that you're probably not going to hear on most of these streams today. They're all talking about FUD, and the bad news. I don't care about the bad news, guys. I want to hear about the kabooms. I want to hear about more weight you're putting on the bar. I want to hear about boom, boom, boom all day. Let me drop more bombs, guys. Indeed. Shout out to Ryan. I created JavaScript. There you go. He, the guy's behind Mozilla. apparently, too. He's, it says it here, former Mozilla CEO. So if he created JavaScript, he must be a boomer. Shout out to Bart. I see him. Sergio Castro was here. He says, just finished my exercise work, self-improvement in all fields. Kaboom. Thanks for your show. Thank you for tuning in, Sergio. I appreciate you. Keep booming. Queens Races, our boomer brothers. Boom. He says, good afternoon, champ. It's a raining day, but I'm happy. I finished work early. I'm home already, and thank God I got a new automatic truck now. Feeling blessed. Bless up all day long, and I'm happy for you. And welcome to the stream. Queens Races, our crypto brother. Guys, show him love. He's racing in the streets of New York City. He's got a good YouTube channel out there. I'm not sure if he's been posting videos as of late, but I've seen him racing, rad racing out there. Keep booming, Queens. Blockchain says he's cutting pounds, so he's doing more reps at 225. There you go. I was thinking of doing a deload. We'll have to talk about that today, because after today, I feel like I hit a plateau on the squats. Oscar says it's raining in his wallet. There you go. Talking about rain and the raindrop. I think I mentioned this before. BIOS, there's a token that's going to connect the BitShares to the EOS platform. It's going to be a kind of a clone of EOS, BIOS. One of the boomers was talking about it. I'm doing some research and I'm thinking about getting into it. They're calling it a raindrop. So if you stake BitShares, you get these BIOS tokens. I'll do a video about it if I decide to boom it. But that's what came to my attention. So the more BitShares you stake, the more rain drops in your wallet. So it will rain in your wallet, supposedly. Love the chaos. Since I'm here for the long term, this is a good opportunity to buy the dip, says Nepe. Indeed, that's what I'm saying, guys. I don't think that this FUD is going to stop the crypto train. The New York AG and the rest of his possible bagel friends. I don't care. Okay, and when it comes to Bitfinex and Tether, maybe it's legit, maybe it's not. But in my opinion, all stable coins are frauds. I want nothing to do with them. So, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, two funny bunnies going at it, and it's not going to affect the train. I don't care about the baby bear cubs dancing and prancing. Snipe them out the box right now. Indeed. Take a few more comments and questions before I take a break and come back with live stream number 2. We'll be talking about hitting plateaus and what to do. I think we've talked about rest and deload. We've talked about no FAP. We've gotten into everything out there, spirituality and whatnot. Things that are ancillary to crypto, alternative frequencies out there. Our boomer brothers. I invite you to stick around for live stream number 2. Queens Races just dropped $3 in the Queens, our most gratuitous crypto maniac soldier, decorated 5-star sniper out there out of Queens, New York City. $3 in the bucket. I appreciate you, Queens Races. Thank you so much. Bart says, nice hit, champ, on that baby bear. Yeah, that's right. We got to snipe him out the box. Scottish says Kundalini, baby. I don't know what that is, but shout out to Scottish. Welcome to the box. Shout out to Bart, Blockchain Susha. He says 5K support held. That's a triple bottom. Very bullish. There you go. I said that, maybe 48, but it seems like we're holding above 5 out there. And I don't think that this FUD, when it comes to Bitfinex and the Tether fraud allegations, or whether Binance's DEX is legit or not, is going to stop this crypto train. I expect Bitcoin to boom. And I'll agree with Tom Lee, the perma bull. He says the new Bitcoin highs will be in 2020. And I think we'll approach new all-time highs there as well. Shout out to Queens and to who else dropped money in the bucket? Ryan Shore. Shout out to Queens and Ryan Shore. I appreciate both of you maniacs. Guys, the super chat's open. If you'd like to throw a little bit of ducats there in the bucket, it goes to the young boomer and the young boomette that we just welcomed, it seems like about a month ago. So we're staying strong out there, creating and continuing to grow the Nakamoto family worldwide. The boom won't stop. The FUD won't stop the crypto train. All aboard. Queen says everybody stay tuned for the second live stream. Indeed. Because of the bullshit with Tether now, everybody thinks we're going to 1K. People are dumb, or maybe it's the bots talking. Listen, I think that this is a lot of. I think that this is a coordinated attack by the New York AG, and the rest of the bagel boys out there that control the markets in New York City, they're probably feeling some sort of intimidation and they want to attack. I agree with what Jigger Rome said out there. You know, we get close to 6K. And listen, the FUD being spread around is something that you notice when the bulls start to come around. People start getting scared, and then you start hearing FUD this, FUD that, and the price could keep pumping. So, you know, maybe it's the bots talking. Maybe it's these fraudsters out there. I don't know. But I don't think it's going to stop the train. Blockchain Susha said it really has nothing to do with crypto as a whole. Yeah, I don't think that Tether and Bitfinex have as much of a market share as they used to. And, you know, there's different options out there. So I don't think this is going to stop the train or the market as a whole. When you look at the charts, we can afford to drop to the low 4,000, but 3,500 for Bitcoin is history. Even if it went down to 3,500 Bart, I wouldn't even be concerned. We were there just a few weeks ago or a month ago. So it's not a big deal. I agree with what Jigger Rome said at the beginning of the podcast, or I keep saying podcast, but it's not. It's just a live stream, or you could call it whatever you like, the Boom Channel. I don't think it's gonna be nothing but a few days before we're getting closer to 6K. Bitfinex has been shaky. Yeah, but Bitfinex stopped accepting U.S. customers like a year or two ago, right? I mean, I haven't been using Bitfinex. Has anybody here been using Bitfinex? I haven't been using it. Tether is old FUD. The Bagel Boys kept it in the back pocket. Yeah. And, you know, they may be moving slow because, you know, Tether is not as strong as it used to be. Yeah, funny the New York AG goes after Tether, but not the Federal Reserve. Exactly. I mean, they print the U.S. currency out of thin air, and it's literally backed by nothing. The hypocrisy, indeed. Nano Joe knows what's going on. That's why I said these are two funny bunny entities, New York AG and Bitfinex with the Tether. There, you know, because you could basically print Tether out of thin air too. They're just fighting over. I don't care what they're fighting over. I don't think it's going to stop the train. Blockchain Sushi says we use VPN. Shout out to my crypto maniacs. Tyler D hasn't used Bitfinex since March 97. It's much funnier when you say March 97, though, Tyler D. Bart the Browser says, just pack your bags. We're going to the moon. I hope so. And I would expect it in 2020. Whether this boom happens, you know, sooner or later, I think by the happening, we'll see a boom. I think we'll see a boom. I told you I got the sirens on cue. I got the Apache helicopters on cue. And that funk music, guys. If you've been around when we do real kabooms and we do real crypto pep rallies, let's throw on the funk music. Let you guys dance out there. It's a party. We'll keep it at 97, says Tyler D. Yeah. You know, Bitfinex, they haven't been legit since 97, guys. Shout out to Ryan Shore. He says funk indeed. Yeah, funk. I'll take a few more comments and questions. I'm going to end this broadcast and then I'll fire up another one. We'll do the self-improvement lifts and bits. Stick around. I'll talk about, you know, what I'm considering. I hit a kind of a plateau. So let's talk about it. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Tyler G. Tyler D. It should be Tyler G too, and we'll keep it 97. Shout out to you, Tyler. Bart the Brower. Nano Joe. I agree with you. They should be going at the Fed Reserve out there, Nano. These clowns out there. It's very funny to me. Jigger Rome's out there. He says Tether is old FUD. The Bagel Boys kept it in the back pocket. We said that indeed. And Bitfinex has been shaky since 97. Blockchain Susha. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast. Take a little break, okay? Take a little break, and we'll be back. Blockchain Susha says Tyler Durden. Yeah, I know. Tyler D, Tyler Durden, like Fight Club, but, you know, I for some reason I said Tyler G when I was thinking about 97. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and end the plane out here, guys. End the stream, land the plane. Little dyslexia today. Anyhow, we'll be back soon in just a moment, maybe 5-10 minutes. I'll throw up a new thumbnail. We'll be talking about lifts and bits out there, boomers. I'll be back. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.